All right, guys, you seen the title and the thumbnail, and this is one of my favorite Southern country recipes because it was easy, it was tasty, it was flavorful, and man, mama always made it. I'm gonna show you guys how to make ribs and rice. That's it, ribs and rice. Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, guys, let's go over these ingredients real quick. Back here we have our ribs. Now, right now, I'm using spare ribs. You really want to try to get the country style ribs. And the reason is they're more meaty, but I couldn't find any country style ribs here. So I tried to look for the spare ribs with the most meat on it. We could still make it work with it. So I'm not really too concerned about it. Right here we have rice, water, beef broth, red chili flakes, liquid smoke, onion powder, salt, seasoned salt, garlic powder. We have some lard here. Now, if you don't have lard, you could use bacon grease. If you don't have bacon grease, you just use regular vegetable oil. And in these two dishes, we have black pepper. So that's all you need. Let's get to it. So the first thing we're gonna do is season our ribs, of course, with our seasoned salt. Our black pepper. And we're just gonna go in with our hands and get it all mixed up. All right, guys, that looks good to me. All right, now we're gonna move over to our stove and we're gonna start heating up our lard so we can get these babies seared on all sides. All right, so to get started, we're gonna add our lard here. We're gonna let that come up to temperature over a medium-high heat. All right, once that oil heats up like it is now, we're gonna just start adding our ribs. And we're just gonna sear them on all sides, so this could take a couple of minutes. Maybe 1 to 2 minutes on both sides. All right, guys, so we are good on our first batch. Let me show you what we have. That's what we're looking for right there. I'm just gonna add them over here to a plate. Let those juices redistribute through our ribs. And we're just gonna continue with the remaining of our batches, and then we're gonna come back. All right, guys, so we're finishing up our last batch. We're gonna add these over here to our plate, like the ones we already have are finished. All right, so let's continue. All right, guys, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some water slowly. Along with our beef broth, our liquid smoke, our dry ingredients. That was our onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, salt, and red chili flakes. We're gonna stir this to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Once we do that, we're gonna turn our heat down to low. Now we're gonna start adding our ribs back into our pot. We're gonna add our juices from our ribs. I'm gonna add just a little bit more beef broth here. They don't necessarily have to be submerged into the broth, but you don't want too many of them hanging over the top where it's not touching the broth. So like this is good. All right, so now we're gonna cover this up and we're gonna let that cook for 2 to 3 hours on low. All right, so we're gonna come back. All right, so we're about 2 hours and 15 minutes in. I checked the ribs and they're tender. So we're gonna remove our lid. We're just gonna remove them from our pot now. We're gonna sit them on a plate. You see how that baby falling apart? They are tender. I'm gonna move them over here. So I'm gonna cover them up, sit them over here on the counter and let them cool completely. And we're going to come back. We're going to cover this up. Just cover your broth up. Just keep it covered because we're going to use this again once our meat has cooled off. All right, so now we're gonna start removing our meat from our ribs. And I got a bowl over here that I'm just going to place the meat in over here. It's just real easy. The meat is tender. It's just coming right off. And like I say, discard the fat. If there's some fat you don't want, some people like to have a little fat in it. I do. I like to have a little fat, but not much. And we're just going to remove it. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I had to try one of these ribs, man, and I ain't gonna lie. I wanna sit here and just eat the ribs like this, but I'm gonna make this video for y'all. But if I wasn't making this video, I'd be sitting there with this plate of ribs right here with my elbows on the table. Y'all know I love to put my elbows on the table. I like to be disrespectful at the dinner table. So we just removed the meat from that one, and I'm gonna do the rest of them, guys, and we're gonna come right back once I finish. All right, so now we've removed all our meat from the bone of the rib. We're gonna head back over to our stove and continue. All right, so now we're back over at our pot. So what we're gonna do now, since I don't have enough liquid to actually cook the rice, I have about a half a cup of broth left. I'm gonna take some water. I'm gonna take about 2 cups of water, and I'm gonna add it here. And this is warm water. And we're gonna bring this up to a boil. So now that our broth is at a gentle boil, we're gonna add our rice. Now guys, I've already rinsed and washed this rice. We're gonna get this stirred in real quick. We're gonna reduce our heat. And guys, we have to add the rib meat too. And we're gonna get this stirred in. Just like that. We're gonna get this baby covered and let it cook for the next 20 minutes. Right after 10 minutes, if you want to remove your lid and kind of stir your rice just to make sure it's not anything sticking at the bottom, you can do that. You don't want to move it around too much, and then you want to cover it back up for the last 5 minutes, not even removing the lid again, all right? All right, guys, so it looks like we're 20 minutes in. We're gonna turn our heat off. I'm gonna remove it from our stove, sit it here on our cutting board, and we're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes before we remove the lid. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. We're gonna remove our lid, take a look at what we have. Man, this looks good. We're gonna give it a quick mix. Guys, take a look at that. Oh, man. Man, listen. This looks like it has so much flavor in it. And what I like about it too, the rice doesn't look mushy at all. Because who likes mushy rice? I know I don't. All right, so now we're just gonna get this baby plated up and we're gonna head into quality control. Guys, and there you have it. Ribs and rice. It's just that simple. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump into quality control so we can do a quick taste test. So you already know this is the favorite part of the show where we bring our food to the front of the congregation so you guys can check it out, making sure it's on point. You know what I'm saying? Man, I know as simple as this recipe is, it looks so good. I mean, when I was peeling that rib meat off that bone, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Plus I knew that seasoned broth in there along with this rice. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Say Spinelli, shut up and eat. All right, I'm gonna eat. Oh man. Seasoned to perfection. This is delicious. Oh man. And listen guys, you can also make this with neck bones. I've seen people make it with neck bones. Also, like I said, you can use country ribs. I done had it with neck bones too. Neck bones is pretty good too. But it's fine with these ribs. Man, definitely give this one a shot. Oh man. So you already know, you gotta add this one as a must try or a must do to your AWE recipes to do list. So guys, until the end, y'all already know who I am. This is All Wings Everything. And remember, I'm not a chef. He just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace. Man. Oh man.